Yeah, big welcome to you, Pisces. The sun is in Virgo and highlighting your full moon. A full moon that is going to make us look deeper within for our dreams, for the magical, for anything that's spiritual, anything that's the dream world, the healing, the fantasy. This is you, my dear Pisces. You are the one that influences our dreams. So the sun in Virgo, here's my yoga card for the hermit, back up at the mountain, looking at itself from the past and the future, and standing here centered, knowing that we can only experience this life from the present moment, the cosmic egg surrounding them, the hexagram at the center of the crossing, giving them the power to bring the dualities together. The lava coming up into the first chakra, rising up then through the crown, up, and here the horns of Mercury, the messenger god. Now, this is highlighting you, the full moon today in your sign and the moon card. And both of them are the card number 9 because this is always in its opposite, right? They influence each other. So the moon is here to give meaning to Virgo, and Virgo is giving meaning to the Pisces, not the moon itself, right? But Pisces is giving meaning to Virgo, and Virgo is giving meaning to Pisces. So the sun is highlighting the full moon right now in your sign, and this is a very special moment for you to see and to look within and to hopefully see the seeds that you planted back then in your new moon in March, the seeds that you planted, and now they have become hopefully a flower. They have hopefully grown and show itself, opened up itself completely to you, and you can literally start a new cycle. So then now you have to wait until the next new moon in your sign in March. So now you're releasing, you're letting go. Pisces, the jumping fish for me, is the evolution that we have when we jump out of the known, when we jump into the unknown and dare to say, I want to know. Downward dog is the wolf, upward dog is the dog that has evolved out of it. He's facing the past with his back, but his face is looking into the future, already starting to see that there is a shift. And of course, upward facing dog, he is looking into the future. He is looking up to the full moon and starting to realize that there is more to this dimension when I look up to the stars. So you are the Knight of Cups. If your birthday is between February 8th and March 11th, that is your court card. You are the knight that's searching for the love. You are the knight that is searching for the love, for the mystical, for the magical, for anything that brings us closer to each other as a species. The planet that is connected with you is Neptune. He's the dreamer, and that's what influences you to dream big. And the 12th house is the loss of self, right? And you are somehow understanding the importance of having your feet flat and then having the back of your feet. So the two ways of using your feet, and of course also here pointing the toes, which is necessary, and the legs that become then one tail. Your feet are your important body part, and then of course we like to eat carbohydrates, and we are connected to the nervous system on a day like this. The word that you are connected to is existence. Virgo's word that we are connected to is physical. There is a physical existence making us realize the spiritual existence by looking within, by going away from all that is material. So the Virgo is highlighting you in giving power to the moon, giving power to you, highlighting like a torch, right? It's really highlighted the full moon, a full circle, highlighting your quest for existence, your quest for the divine love. So I have already one oracle card lying here and 6 tarot cards, and here is already the mystical shaman card. Interesting enough, I picked up the German oracle card deck and got 2 cards of the oracle, which I think is okay because I can see the meaning there. So the German one says the magician or the female magician, and the English one is saying keys on trees. This is number 7, and this is number 13, which is then the number 4. Keys on trees. So have a look. You see what I see, right? And you can understand for yourself that reaching to the stars, looking up to this Pisces full moon is going to make you big, is going to make you strong, and is going to make you realize that you always had the key to the 7th chakra, to the crown chakra. You always had the key to this tower, that you are yourself this tower, and that you are ready to see that this cage is not really influencing you, because you have in your trunk the key, and you can open through the 6th chakra, through the 3rd eye, through the looking within, which is exactly here at the 3rd eye in front of their eyes. You can look within, that everything is cyclical, everything is evolving, everything is spiraling, and that you are here to understand the medicine wheel. And this is the number 8. 8 is an infinite loop. So you have 7, you have 4, and you have 8. Understanding the medicine wheel is understanding how Alberto Villoldo is saying there are 4 animals that are important, 4 animals that are bringing us the 4 levels of our brain. We have the snake, the reptilian brain, we have the jaguar, the mammalian brain, we have the hummingbird, the soul, and we have the eagle, the neocortex to the hummingbird, and the soul connection. And we have the eagle, which is then the God brain. Here you are, totally empowered, and I can see that you are now with the magician or the female magician, understanding that the key to true happiness lies within, the key to absolute freedom lies within. And this is what this full moon is bringing to you, this message. Very beautiful message. So let me read the medicine wheel. And this is the essence. The medicine wheel is a sacred hoop with the 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. Its directions symbolize the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. So you are, like I said, become a power of wisdom, a power of understanding the directions. The directions are marked always through the stars. We look up, the sun, the center of our galaxy, is the fix point, is the Son of God, right? The Son of God. And here we have the full level of awareness to realizing that the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, the understanding of the wheel, the pattern of the moon phases around the earth, the patterns of the earth, of its own backwards spinning. When you look at the sun and you think it's sunset, and it's called sunset, like the sun is setting, but it's not setting. The sun is fixed. It's the earth that's spinning backwards. When you look at the moon, you see actually the moon, because the sun is totally highlighting the moon. And then, of course, on the new moon, the earth is in between. We cannot see it. So the earth is spinning and the earth is moving through the 12 zodiac signs through the year. And you understanding that, you are coming to a complete cycle of higher power. That's why the medicine wheel is now in your reading. Now, you have the 10 of cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles as the first message. Now here you have Mars in Pisces. Mars is the warrior. Mars is the one that takes action. And here you are in the most wonderful and most beautiful 10. The 10 is a new cycle of love, of family, of partnership, of relationship. And you can carry that message out through the messenger of God, a Mercury, right? This is a Gemini. The Gemini is the lovers. The Gemini is saying, I declare to all the people this beautiful message that I have witnessed in this full moon, and I bring it to the people. I speak to the women. I surf on the mind, on the feather, on the thinking, and then we share together the cup of tea. We share together. 6 is moon in Taurus. We create a paradigm here on planet Earth. So here you are, Mars in Pisces, Gemini, and here, of course, moon in Taurus, creating a paradigm on planet Earth, creating a love story that can be told, that can be shared, that inspires all the women. And then we sit together and talk about it. We sit together and we marvel about it, how beautiful this world really can be. Then We have the Eight of Wands, which is Mercury in Sagittarius. We have the Seven of Cups, which is Venus in Scorpio. And we have a female King of Wands, which is a Leo. So you are rising up through this message. You are flying up to pick those 7 stars, to pick those emotions. Venus in Scorpio is a deeper love that makes us fly, that makes us go and reach for the stars. You are not afraid to reach for the stars. You're not afraid to be guided by the stars. You're not afraid because you know it's the absolute liberation of being in the 7th chakra, in the crown chakra. Of course, in the mystical Kabbalah, the 7th chakra is Netzach, which is then the victory or the higher spirituality. So here the keys on trees is literally letting you know you always can find the trees by going up, by highlighting yourself, by bringing yourself to the stars, by realizing that everything that we do here is influenced by something up in the sky. And then you have, of course, this female version of a King of Wands, someone that's saying, I'm taking action because you are a water sign. You are looking for the love, and now you can take action to bring this love to the people. And where is it leading you? Wow, this is your destiny. This is the wheel of fortune. Jupiter is the energy of hope, of abundance, of philosophy, of luck, of religion, and of science. You are searching more and more for the happiness, for the stars. You're reaching up there, right? And of course, this is in the stars, written in the stars, that this moon, this full moon, is giving you the power to act and to say, I am one of those little wheels, and if I do not move, if I do not create an impact, then the whole system will stop. And that's what we have to understand, that we are here not just one little human being, one little star that has no meaning. No, every star has a meaning. Every star is here to give us hope, to give us understanding, to give us clarity. This clarity opens the key to the third eye, to the inner world, and will liberate you and will give you this medicine wheel, and you will know that the wheel is spinning, and that even you think you're a little wheel, you nevertheless important. And of course, because I lifted up to hold, you will through that find the cup, the true cup of love that liberates you, that liberates all of us. And you have found true love. You have found the Holy Grail. You have found that which we all looking for. In all of us is the hope of true love, of a love that doesn't come and go and that is hurting us, a love that is within you, that no one can give you and no one can take away from you. Only you are the keeper of that love. You are coming to the point of arrival, arrival within yourself, an arrival of true worth, of true higher power. If I put these around, you can see that this is very, very powerful. This is the message of true love, of love that sustains the waters, sustains humans, animals, plants, all of it are under this rainbow, because this rainbow is here on the path of Virgo, Virgo highlighting the moon, highlighting all the different paths that we can take, all the different facets that people take, from red to the first chakra, to orange in the second chakra, to yellow in the third chakra, and to green in the fourth chakra, blue in here the throat, right? And then purple in the third eye, and white or silver or golden on the seventh chakra. You understanding all of a sudden a bigger picture. You can then bring, of course, that message to the people, writing the information, and like a knight, this is Gemini, of course, a knight is the one that does and fights. His action, his fire and water, his fire and air. So there is a powerful energy that's then bringing the message drop by drop to the people. Drop by drop, we can see that lots of drops create an ocean, right? And in one drop is the whole ocean. So 6 drops falling down here and giving you the power to share this message on a physical, material level. And of course, then reaching, flying high, inspirational, uplifting, so you can reach the stars, you can reach this message of true love, and actively, like a king, bring it to the people. Or of course you have help through a Leo, and then that's your destiny. It is your destiny to be empowered, completely empowered in this love, this quest of love, right? The quest of love is this is your karmic energy. This is your karmic birthright that you are born into. That's what's so interesting about it, right? The more I do now these readings, I start to understand that the soul path of the major arcanas, it's a path that we can go on this horizontal level, and then of course we have spirit and material connection coming down. And this path is a path that is the soul path, and that's always up here, the hummingbird. And of course then the God brain is creating the possibility for us to bring it to the world, the invitation to manifest clear blue skies in your life. It is important that you take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you are still clinging to events from the past. This is the snake. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic and drain your energy. The jaguar. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passion, and show it. Up the hummingbird. End at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live the next chapter of your life. The eagle looking into the future. It is up to you how much time you spend in each direction, minutes, days, or months. But when you're done, make sure to step outside the wheel and contemplate your journey. Right, I work very closely with Alberto Villoldo, so I know these animals, the brain that's connected with it. So here you have the vision forward. Here you have from Virgo, the past is looking forward, but also the past is looking back at where you're coming from. And of course, then here, the vision of the eagle forward that you're taking with the jumping fish, with this position, is saying, yes, you are going to find that which will fulfill your destiny, your karma, and that is true love. True love in all relationships. Wow. What a beautiful message you got here. Wow. Amazing. So beautiful. Well, see the flower blossoming. That's what this is doing, because now you have 6 months to go and let go to the new moon, then in March, to the new moon, where you can plant a new seed. I hope that you have gotten the last seed to grow to this manifestation that you hopefully can see now. And I can see that you are doing the work, right? Because to get the medicine wheel is very, very powerful. Well, I thank you. I hope I see you then in the next reading. We have then the sun in Libra. And Libra and Pisces will be a whole new message for you. I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.